Okay, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino. It is Wednesday. Yes, I got the day right today. Wednesday, June 9th, 2021. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk, you and me. Where to start this morning? It's always a freak show. How about we start off with this? So, the Senate passed a $250 billion bill to help boost the tech sector. And because of that, right now, tech futures are higher, pointing towards a higher open, at least for the tech sector. It's just crazy, isn't it? Again, whatever. This whole thing is so screwed up. Dow futures are lower. S&P futures are about flat. Okay, just lovely. What else is going on here? 10-year yield under a little bit of pressure is lower. Okay. Crude oil higher. Dollar weaker. Not a bad setup here for the market. With more spending here from the government. And where's this cash coming from? Hello. One guess. We don't have it. It's coming from the Federal Reserve. Oh, absolutely. They're going to just create it magically out of thin air. Don't you love how, our policymakers, they could spend all the money they want. We don't have it. They got to continue to borrow it, empowering the Federal Reserve. You understand? And nothing gets a Federal Reserve president off more than hearing policymakers calling for more debt. Yes, they love it. Yeah, they go ballistic and they spray their shorts. That's just the way it works around here in the freak show. Anyway, you can expect more of this. Again, everything you can think about and things you can't even imagine are going to be put into play here to cause the Fed to become stronger in this environment. The Fed is the government. We all know that. Every dollar, every fraction of a dollar that the Federal Reserve is called upon to issue makes them more powerful, exponentially more powerful, as a matter of fact. So you can expect more of this: suppressed rates, elimination of the middle class, corporations to get stronger as the Senate, passed this new bill to help the tech sector, because we're booming. Our economy is so strong right now. Oh yeah, so we got to just throw more cash at the market, corporations. Oh, that's the way it has to work here in this new communist market that we have here. There's no free market. You know that. It's epic. What else did we find out today? Mortgage applications, although rates today are lower than they've ever been, mortgage applications are cratering yet again. And what would you expect? We have artificial demand by the Federal Reserve. It's an insane scenario here, with the Fed buying mortgage-backed securities, $40 billion a month, creating artificial demand, and the housing prices are hyper ballooning. They're skyrocketing. And people cannot afford this. You think this is by accident too? Really? Duh. I mean, people, come on now. Come on. Getting a chill right down my freaking spine here. It's not going to stop. The madness, the insanity, everything that we're seeing right now. And I still cannot get over what Deutsche Bank said yesterday, actually pointing their finger at the Federal Reserve, talking about a global time bomb and a crisis that lies right in our path. Of course it does. This is by design. I told you already a gazillion times. We're already in a currency crisis. It's about to get monumentally worse. And that's the crisis that Deutsche Bank is talking about here. Okay, by design, create that crisis, allow a problem to manifest itself, wait for the public to cry about it and scream, help us. And then, of course, oh, don't worry, we have a solution for you, like they've already had already. But that's the game. That's the freak show. All right, let's move forward. Dollar right now is weaker. Gold is slightly higher pre-market. Silver is putting on a decent gain pre-market. Cryptocurrencies, again, have been under a lot of pressure lately. Right now, this morning, they're catching a bid. I'm not sure if the selling is over. I don't really give a damn at all. You know how I feel about cryptos. I will keep buying the dips on all of them, all the ones I own. And the only one I'm underwater with right now is Dash, and I'm buying this dip. I told all of you this. And if gold and silver would just happen to be cut in half, well, you know what? I'll buy more of that too. That's just the way it is in this environment where, you know how this game is being played, people. Every single one of you who follow this blog could not be more keenly aware of what is going on and what is about to happen. And what is about to happen again, let's just look at Deutsche Bank again, a crisis of a global crisis. And it's the Fed. And it's our policymakers that are also responsible again. Where is all this cash coming from that they want to just borrow into existence? Where? We don't have it. It comes directly from the Federal Reserve. Period. The end. And you know that. So what they're doing here is deliberately, again, putting the nation here in a very bad spot. Its citizens in a very bad spot. We're in an economic meltdown unlike we've ever seen before. We're not adding a single job. We're losing jobs net. But you can't know that. You must be lied to over and over and over. And that's okay. Because you and I realize the shit show that we're in. And we're going to do everything in our power to not let it affect us. As in fact, no. We're going to do everything in our power to let this shit show provide you and I opportunity. And it's everywhere, people. Everywhere. You know what to do. All of you out here could start your own blog. I guarantee you, if you've been with me for any length of time, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 months, you know exactly what's going on. And it's probably making you a bit insane, like me, believe me. This stuff does get to me hardcore, really does. Especially when I hear things like, oh, we're gonna pass this bill, we're gonna borrow this X amount of billions and this X amount of trillions, and where's it coming from? People, like I always say to you, you can't make it up if you try to. It's impossible to do. All right, look, so that's it for this pre-market report on this lovely day. And it's going to be just beautiful for you and me as usual. All right, I will see all of you at the end of the day. This guy right here, and I mean this, and I'm going to say it again. I love you all from the heart. I mean it. I freaking mean it. And I will see all of you at the end of the day. I'm looking forward to that. See you.